They not gonna tell you this today. They want you to say, you know what? You a nigga, you black. Oh, Kanye West, you call yourself a Jew. You said the Jews is black. Cancel him. Cancel his account. Nick Cannon, you said the Jews is black. Cancel Wildin' Out. Take him off. Ice Cube, you said the Jews is black. You anti-Semitic.
Hey, while you're in the first 5 seconds of the video, go ahead, like and subscribe.
Okay, you from Milwaukee, right? What's one of the biggest things you want to see change in Milwaukee today? What do you as a man, as a leader of your community say this needs to stop right now? Murder, right? Now, when it comes to murder, that's a great question. What's the solutions? Because everybody, don't you see all the murder going on in our community? And all we do is get on the news and say, we got to stop the killing. We got to stop shooting each other. Put the guns down. But then, Leviticus 19:17, this is what's going to change Milwaukee overnight. If you start applying this, just like we start applying this, Milwaukee will change. Don't you want to see that? What's your name? Greg. Greg? Okay, Greg, what's the nickname for Milwaukee? Bruce City, what else? Milltown. You ever heard it called KILLWAUKEE?
Oh, yeah.
You heard that, right? You ever heard of Chicago? What's the nickname for Chicago? Chirac. It's known for murder, but look what God said. Watch this.
Leviticus chapter 19, verse 17.
Read.
Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart.
What did hatred stem from?
Thou shalt not hate thy brother.
It said, thou shalt not hate thy brother. Aren't we the only ones that hate each other? But then when other people kill us, what we do? It's hands up. Don't touch them. We come in peace.
Bring it out.
But it said what?
Thou shalt not hate thy brother.
Is that not a commandment? Have you ever heard that in the Big Ten? Have you ever heard that in the Big Ten? It say, thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not steal. But it said what?
Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart.
You know what a lot of people do? We got hatred in our heart. We got a lot of hatred in our heart for our own people. And we ask and say, hey, look, everybody in Milwaukee, this how we fix the hatred. This how we fix the murder, but we don't want to stop and listen. But you, Greg, you took the time to stop and listen. Why? Because you're going to be a man of your word. You actually want to see the change. Read.
Thou shalt on any wise rebuke thy neighbor.
You got to what?
Rebuke thy neighbor.
How do you rebuke your neighbor? Because another word for rebuke is like correct. So what's some things that's going on in Milwaukee that you should be correcting or rebuking? Say it again. I'm glad you said that. You self-examining. You said how you carry yourself, right? You grew up in the streets, right? Everybody in the jungle. What's one of the biggest things that happened in the ghetto? Deuteronomy 20:16. Say it again. Everybody at each other's throat, right? And you see the hatred that's going on. When you read in the Bible how I talk about not hating your brother, that's what's going to fix it. Because a lot of times we got hatred. And it's multiple forms of hatred. You know what else is hatred? When you marry somebody outside your race.
Bring it out.
That's hatred. When you see when God said the 12 tribes of Israel, the children of Israel, that's who you are. God don't call us Negro, street niggas, hood niggas. God don't call us gangsters. God call us Israelites. That's who we is. Watch this.
Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart. Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor and not suffer sin upon him.
What's sin, Greg? You was looking at the sign? I'm glad you're looking. My brother right here. My young brother. What's your name? Huh? Brian, you woke up feeling good today, huh? Hey, you gonna feel even better when you learn this information. So what Greg is looking at is the sign right here what God said was gonna be the 12 tribes of Israel. I'm gonna show you without the shadow of a doubt that you are an Israelite. ¿Hablas español? ¿Hablas español? ¿Hablas inglés? ¿Hablas inglés? Okay, you speak English too, right? No, somos evangelios unidos en Cristo. Estamos aquí para enseñar que los llamados negros, hispanos, nativos americanos son israelitas de Biblia. ¿Crees en la Biblia? Let's see.
I come from Nepal.
You speak English, man. Read on. Watch this, 28:16.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 16.
So we're going to start at 15. God said that this will happen to so-called blacks and Hispanics. Where you see yourself on the sign, Greg? Where would you say you was at? At the top, right? That's what. But is we at the top today? No, we not. What about you? Brian or Ryan? Brian with a B? Okay, where we at? Where you at? You so God said you an Israelite from the tribe of Judah. That's who you are. But watch what God said. I'm gonna show you everything that you dealing with in your life. The reason why you say, damn, I'm stressed out. I need to blow a square right quick. Who got 2 for 1s right quick? I need to lose. I need to smoke right quick. The reason why you like, hey, you know what? I woke up feeling good. Well, guess what? When you hear this, you gonna feel that much better. Watch this.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass.
So God said, it shall come to pass. Meaning it's going to happen. Watch this.
If thou wilt not hearken.
If thou wilt not what?
Hearken.
If we don't hearken, if we don't listen to what?
To the voice of the Lord thy God.
Come on.
To observe, to do all his commandments.
So God said, do all his commandments. All the commandments. What's the first commandment I show you? Thou shalt not what? You shouldn't hate your brother. Remember that? Don't forget the point. How we want to see the murders stop happening in Milwaukee. I want to stop riding around in my neighborhood, and every time I look on a tree, it's a picture of somebody dead. You got liquor bottles on the bottom of the poles. You got the little balloons getting lit up in the air every night, every other night, once a week. But read on.
And his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses,
What?
all these curses.
Brian, I got a question for you. Is a curse good or is it bad? It's bad. Greg, is it good or bad? What's your name, my man? Robert. Robert, Brian, Greg. Is a curse good or bad? It's bad, right? Are we not a cursed people today? God said blacks and Hispanics will be cursed. He didn't say nobody else. He said blacks and Hispanics will be cursed. Watch this.
Shall come upon thee and overtake.
And it's going to take over your life. Let me show you the one curse that God said will fall upon the Israelites.
Bring it out.
Curses that will be upon the Israelites. That's how I know. Craig is an Israelite, Robert is an Israelite, and Brian is an Israelite. That's how you know. Watch this.
Curse shall thou be in the city.
What?
Curse shall thou be in the city.
God said we will be cursed in the city. Cursed in the city. Greg, I'm starting with you. How is we cursed in the city? It's the first thing that you said you want to see change. With the murder going on, Brian, do you not see in the community that we live in, it's a lot of murder and killing going on? God said that's one of the curses to show that we are the what? That we are what? That God said we would be cursed in the city. One of the curses that fall upon us is murder, drug dealing, prostitution, sex trafficking, the trauma. Are these not things that happen to black people? But God called us Israelites. Read on.
And curse shall thou be in the field.
So look, read it again from the top.
Curse shall thou be in the city. And curse shall thou be in the field.
So Greg, look at these signs right here. When you think about us being cursed in the city, Greg, come close because I got to deal with you. You was the first one that was here. So when you see how we was cursed in the city in the field, take a look at the signs. Robert, take a look at the signs. Show these to your grandbabies or to your children, your nieces, your nephews. Brian, does this put a smile on your face? Was he smiling when this happened to him? God said we would be what?
Curse shall thou be in the city, and curse shall thou be in the field.
So Robert, Greg, Brian, what's your name? Huh? Tyree. So look, we all men, we talking about how we cursed in the city. Robert, you can't go nowhere. If you answer this question, I'm gonna let you go. What's your nationality? Black. You can't go nowhere yet, because you have to learn that God never called us that. God never, look at Deuteronomy 28 and 37. Watch this.
Verse 37. Thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword.
God said, the Israelites, Brian, I see you trying to sneak away with your phone. God said Israelites will be called bywords. What's a byword, Tyree? black. You got it, Robert. It's a byword. God said you will now be called outside of your nationality. God called you an Israelite from the tribe of Judah, Benjamin, Levi, and Ephraim and Manasseh. Those are what the names that God called us. Greg, do you think that we going by what God called us, or we going by what the man that did this to us called us? Because Ryan don't care. He trying to sneak away. He want to keep walking around, and he gonna still be verse 16.
Verse 16, cursed shall thou be in the city.
Why would you want to walk away and understand that, damn, I'm still going to be cursed in the city? I need to find out how I'm not going to be cursed no more. How I'm not going to sit here and in my own community, I get hunted down police. I get hunted down by my own brothers. Then you get cursed in the city. You got AIDS, STDs going around. You got damn trash all over the ground. You got little needles all over the ground. God said we be cursed in the city. Why is it that in my community, in my neighborhood, it's a liquor store on every 3-4 blocks? Right. And then all the brothers in front, it's a liquor store right up the street, right on 22nd. Why is it such easy for us to destroy ourselves? God said we will be cursed. God said we will be cursed in the city and in the field. This is how we was cursed in the field. Back during that time, when we had to pick cotton, tobacco, sugar cane, God said the Israelites, that's what your name is. He said we would be a proverb and a byword. What's some of the slick things that they say about black people? Say it again. They call us niggas, that's a byword. What's some of the proverbs or stereotypes or the proverbs that they say about black people? We always late, we lazy, we don't take care of our kids.
I like Hebrews 11:1.
Okay, so look, Greg and Tyreek, I need y'all to stay focused with me, all right? Since I'm going to talk to you in a second. Read verse 46. Now I'm going to show you, God said the curses, what they was for, so we can see who he is today. Watch this.
Verse 46, and they shall be upon thee.
So God said the curses was going to be upon Israelites.
For a sign.
For what?
For a sign.
How you know we on Titonia Capitol right now? You look dead at it. What? A sign, right? How you know that's Gal's food behind us? Because the what? So how do I know that Greg and Tyree is Israelites? Because y'all fit the curses, the signs to what?
And for a wonder.
And you ever wonder why we go through what we go through? The sign is the curses to identify and let you know you are the 12 tribes of Israel.
That's right.
Let me show you how God said how he feel about Israelites. Because you're not going to feel like this today. They're not going to tell you this today. They want you to say, you know what? You a nigga. You black. Oh, Kanye West. You call yourself a Jew. You said the Jews is black. Cancel him. Cancel his account. Nick Cannon. You said the Jews is black. Cancel Wildin' Out. Take them off. Ice Cube. You said the Jews is black. You anti-Semitic. Your ass can't get no job no more. Cancel your account. Shut everything down. Why we all of a sudden can't call ourselves what God called us? Why is it that I can't talk about the fake Jews, but when I talk about the real Jews, now it's a problem?
Bring it out.
They protect dogs and white people more than they ever will black people. You can say anything you want to about a black person. Anything. They not gonna do nothing. You say something about Asians, Chinese people, the Chinese people come together and say, we ain't riding y'all planes no more. And they apologize. Oh, no worry, I'm sorry, it's Chinese, man. But when black people get something done to them, oh, they niggas.
Bring it out.
They used to that. They gonna still come and support my business. Right. They gonna still come and go to my grocery stores. Y'all not gonna do nothing about it because you don't understand that you are an Israelite. That's where your power is at. But watch what God said. In Deuteronomy 27 and 7 and 6. Look what God said about Israelites.
Deuteronomy chapter 7 verse 6. For thou art the holy people.
Do we feel holy today? God said we holy. Meaning we separate. We not like everybody else. Let's just look. Who all play sports? I know y'all play sports or watch sports. Look, Tyree said y'all be dunking on them. You be dunking on them?
No.
Hey, you know sports, right? God said we holy and we separate. Everything that we do, ain't we better than everybody else? Name some things that we better than everybody else in. I gave you one. Sports.
Calculate, math.
Math? I like that. What else? Music. Ooh. What kind of music? All of it. Do you think our music should consist of the first thing you said you want to see change? Music should consist about hatred and murder and killing each other. Because I remember Tupac came out. We was all riding around. Next thing you know, when I'm listening to Tupac, that put a spirit on you, make you want to start hurting niggas. Make you want to start calling your own brothers niggas. Because he talking about something, I forgot all Tupac's song, but still, you know about Gucci, Jeezy, NLE Chopper, the Baby, Lil Baby. Why is it that the music went from being knowledge and having knowledge as power to now it's going to killing my brother? A lot of the reasons why black people dying and don't nobody hold the rap industry accountable. Nobody say nothing about when Waka Flocka and all them was in the club, shooting the club up, tearing this club up, Lil Jon, East Side Boys and all them. Nobody say nothing to them because I like the music, it made me feel good. I want to nod my head, not realizing you said, Greg, you want to see what stop happening in Milwaukee. So why you support the music that make these little kids run around, shoot and kill each other? That's what you got to change. An Israelite wouldn't ride for that. Read on.
For thou art the holy people unto the Lord thy God.
Tyree, before you leave, answer this question. What's your nationality? This show me.
I'm an Israelite.
You good. You say it again?
Trick question.
That ain't a trick. Why would you say it's a trick question? I wanted to see if you was paying attention. Now, why we don't know that we Israelites no more? Because if you walk away and somebody asks you your nationality, don't go back to saying I'm black. Black is just the color. That's the color of his hat. The color of my boots is black in nationality. Is there anywhere on this sign right here where you can go to a land of black? God said we will be cut off from our heritage. That means our language, our culture, our laws, knowing who we are today. Don't you want to go back to understand who you is? Or don't nobody care no more? Don't nobody give a damn no more? You want to enjoy walking around being cursed in the city? But God said Israelites will be cursed in the city and they not going to know who they is no more and they going to call themselves by bywords. You call yourself African American. That's two different damn continents. You was taken from Africa and put in America. Now you call yourself African American. But when you ask a Chinese person, oh, I'm from China. You ask a European, oh, I'm Europe. You ask an Asian, oh, I'm from Asia. Well, they can identify specific countries within them. But we the only people that claim a color as our nationality. We are destroyed in the minds. But our people don't care. Isaiah 1 and 3. I'm going to show you that Tyree, right? Tyree, I'm going to show you. Before I show you, I want to ask you, do you care? Okay, if you care, what you got to do today? Where you about to go?
Clean.
You about to clean?
Yeah, I'm moving today.
You moving today?
Yeah.
Okay, you moving on up? Now you gonna move on up knowing who you are. Watch this.
Isaiah chapter 1 verse 3. The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib.
Hey, young brother with the red jacket on. I'm gonna show you this Bible is a true book. What's your nationality? African American. So I asked him, African American. I asked him, first he said black. Then I asked you, now you start to see you on the top of the list. This is why this is important that we know who we are. Because God said an ox and an ass, what?
The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib.
Look, what's your name? Elijah. That's a powerful name. Greg, his name Elijah. Elijah is in the Bible. But watch Tyree. I told you Tyree ain't care. Watch this. Come on.
But Israel doth not know.
God said, what about the Israelites?
But Israel doth not know.
How is it that the black man don't know who he is today? How is it that a black man calling himself a color in the book? A color in the crayon box. You call yourself a color. I just asked one black man, he said, I'm black. I asked another one, he said, I'm African American. I asked another one, he said, I don't know. God said in the Bible that we would not know who he is.
Bring it out.
But it take for the men to step up and fight for their community. You got to teach these young brothers to stop shooting and killing each other. You got to step up and say, you know what? I can't do it by myself. I need the other brothers around to make the change. Everybody not going to stay here and listen. But guess what? It's not for everybody. God know who going to stay and the sheep hear his voice. You are waking up and learning that you are an Israelite according to God. Read.
My people doth not consider a sinful nation.
Why I said what?
My people does not consider.
God said we don't even consider and think, damn, who am I? Why do I call myself after two continents? Damn, why do I call myself black? Everybody else got a nationality that is connected back to a land, but when I call myself black, African American, I don't care. I don't even consider. What is a nation?
Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family.